What's up everybody? I'm Aman Asati, your host, and in this particular video we are going to talk about how you can uplift your landing page experience of ClickFunnels by putting some small piece of codes as a CSS so that you can actually get this kind of buttons on your landing pages. Okay, not just this, any kind of button you want, the gradient looks and feel you want on your landing pages, on your page builders, you can do this by following this particular video step by step. Okay, so what I'm gonna cover in this particular video, before I move there, don't forget to actually hit the subscribe button and put and at the end of the video, if you like it, please put that particular like button so that it uplifts my motivation to actually create more videos for you. Okay, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let's get to the topic. So what we are going to actually cover in this particular video today, the very first thing which I'm going to talk about is how you can actually get the CSS code generate completely very easily. Okay, so you don't have to create the custom code and learn the CSS heavy stuff, which I particularly don't know at all. So I'm gonna give you a hack, and I'm gonna tell you how you can actually get it like easily for every code you want. Okay, very first thing. Second thing, you will get two situations, where the very first situation will be you want that landing page buttons should look in a similar fashion, similar gradient color. Okay, and the second situation will be you want that all the buttons should look similar, but only 1, 2 or 3 specific buttons should look in a different colors. Okay, so these are the two situations, and I'm gonna talk you again. This is not the heavy stuff, this is very easy to do. I'm going to tell you step by step, pieces by pieces, so that you can get it very right. And at the end of the video, you're going to also get the code which you are gonna actually I'm gonna tell you the trick also, where you can actually remember it in your mind every single time. Okay, let's get to the screen, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it very easily. Okay, so here is my screen, guys, and the very first thing you need to create this kind of colors and gradients is your ClickFunnels account. You have to get login, and this is a page, this is a builder which you are seeing right now on my screen, and this is just a test landing page which actually I got from ClickFunnels, only a template kind of thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is the very first thing we need. Okay, this is the second thing. So the second thing we need is the CSS code which we want. Okay, so how you can go about it, you can just go here, CSS gradient generator. You have to search about it on the Google, and the very first website you will get it, cssgradient.io. This is my personal very favorite gradient generator actually website, and I recommend you also to use it, because the user interface is very easier. You want anything anywhere, you can actually put it just and whatever the hex code you want. Okay, you just go to the Google and paste it here. It's gonna look similar to whatever you want. Okay, now for this particular video, to make it faster, I'm gonna just use presets. Some of these presets are here, and I'm gonna use it that only. So you can see that a cool modern color has been generated here. Okay, now what you're gonna do, the second thing which is most I like very much about this particular website, is you can actually change the direction of the colors. If you want upside down, if you want horizontal or anything, it's gonna change it accordingly, and the CSS code is also gonna update accordingly automatically. Okay, now what you're gonna do is just copy this, hover over this button, and you will be able to see that how your button is gonna look like onto the landing pages. Okay, just copy this code, and you have to again come back to your landing page builder, which is of ClickFunnels. Okay, now the second thing you have to do is to go to the setting. Okay, you must have have these kind of buttons on your landing pages to check whether it is working or not. I have taken the 3 buttons so that I can show that every button is similar. Okay, now what you're gonna do, go to the settings, go to the custom CSS, and click here. It's gonna open already a code is here, because I was testing before creating a video. So just paste the code here. Okay, now this is not how it's gonna work. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna close it again. Now what you're gonna do, write .el capital B and button. Okay, so .el button, where B should be capital, and you have to start the parenthesis, click enter, paste the code, then again click enter, and then close the parenthesis. Okay, So this way you will be able to see that every button here on the landing page has been converted to the desired color you want. And if you are gonna add any button also, any next button also, it's gonna look the same. It's gonna the gradient color is gonna be same. Now coming to the second situation where you want every single button, not every single button, but some specific button to look in a different way. Okay, so what you're gonna do is again come back to my screen, and here what you're gonna do, the cool hack. Okay, I'm gonna change the color of this particular button specifically. Okay, now the CSS code has been implemented all over the landing page. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is go to this settings button and go to this CSS info. Okay, you have to get the CSS info of this particular button. So here you will be able to get the CSS ID. Just click the control C for copy. Okay, go to the settings. Okay, go to again custom CSS. Now here you have to again create another line. Okay, paste the CSS ID here. Okay, open the parenthesis. Oh, I'm closing it. Open the parenthesis, click the enter. Now the color you want, again go to this CSS gradient.io website. I am just taking this particular color for the sake of the faster execution. Again, okay, now copy this particular color. Okay, paste it here, click enter, and then close the parenthesis. Now you will be able to see there is nothing has changed. Okay, now this is the cool trick you have to implement every single time. And why I did this so that you remember it effectively. Okay, go to settings. Okay, custom CSS. Now this is the button CSS ID. This is the gradient color. Now between the parenthesis and this button CSS ID, you have to click on space. You have to enter a greater than symbol and just click A. Okay, now it's in the background. You will be able to see with this particular small piece of code, you will be able to implement this particular gradient effect on every single element you want, if you want to look them change in a different way. Okay, now if I will add any more button here, so the overall customized gradient color which you have implemented all over the page, it's gonna look the same. Okay, now again if you want to get any specific color for a specific button, you can follow the same steps which I followed here. Okay, now this is what the video was all about, and I hope you got the value from this particular video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like button before quitting, and so that it actually motivates me to create more and more videos. Make sure you comment down what are the next videos you want, what are the next things you want into your career, or in the in like learning any skill. I'll be more than happy to create those videos. Okay, thank you so much, and have a great day ahead, and see you in the next video. Till then, like keep learning, keep growing in your life. Okay, thank you so much.